guys, welcome back to the channel Writer by Shankar. So in this video we'll be talking about how to increase one's vocabulary. Now the first thing when I say vocabulary, the first thing that comes to your mind is a dictionary. And a dictionary and dictionary app in your smartphone. And that's exactly what I'm telling you not to do. Look, I may be young but I'm old school. So what I would say is I'm going to tell you the way in which I built my vocabulary. I'm not saying that my vocabulary is as good as Shashi Tharoor or Mark Twain or anybody else. But all I'm saying is it's decent enough for me to become a first-time writer. Right? So if you want a good vocabulary, here are the following steps. Step number 1, start reading. A lot of people come up to me and say that Shiva, if I have to want to increase my vocabulary, I'll just take a dictionary app, I'll learn 2 words per day, and then I'm going to increase my vocabulary. In that way, my language improves. I would say that strategy is good if you want to crack an exam, let's say the GRE, the IELTS, the TOEFLs of the world. Well, all the best, that's for you. But if you want to be serious, if you want to become a writer, increasing your vocabulary is the first thing you're going to do. Because you think you have a good vocabulary until you start writing the words down on a paper, or rather typing it on a keyboard. That's point number 1. So first thing, understand that your vocabulary is limited. That's the first. You accept that your vocabulary is limited, 50% of the battle is won. Alright? Point number 2. Don't use a dictionary app. Buy a dictionary. Buy a pocket dictionary. Oxford dictionary is the best. Probably you get for a decent price. Go out and buy it. Keep an Oxford dictionary with you in your bag always. That's step number 2. So let's rewind. Step number 1. Accept vocabulary is limited. Step number 2. Buy a dictionary. Buy a pocket dictionary. Step number 3. Start reading. Now, many of you may not be in the habit of reading newspapers. Many of you may not be in the habit of reading books. But you probably, 80% of the time, you must be getting a newspaper at your home. Even if you do not get, you can probably buy it for 5-6 rupees. So I suggest that whenever you get the chance, whenever you're waiting in the line, whenever you're sitting in the train for about 2 hours, waiting in the bus, you're stuck in traffic, take up a newspaper, start reading. Avoid your smartphone at all costs. Alright, smartphone is an easy way to get distracted looking at any other apps, and then finally your vocabulary goes for a toss. So point number 3, buy a newspaper, take your dictionary. You don't understand a word, look at the dictionary, because when you look at a dictionary, you seem to learn 2 more words which will help you in your vocabulary again. That's point number 3. Point number 4 is, if you really want to improve your vocabulary, you have to start using it in your daily life. Like for example, I'll give you my experience. When I was learning Kannada, right? Many of my friends used to laugh at me because I never used to speak Kannada very well. I used to stammer, and the same thing goes with Hindi. I used to confuse pulling, striling, napumsakaling and everything. So people used to laugh at me, but they helped me get through that phase. So the first thing you have to do if you want to increase your vocabulary is actually start using it in everyday life. Alright? I'm not telling you to Shashi Tharoor your language. All I'm just saying is that go to your close friends, tell them that, hey, look, I'm trying to do something new. I'm trying to increase my vocabulary. Don't say you want to become a writer. I'm trying to increase my vocabulary. I need your help. Can I talk to you in this kind of way? They might say no, they might say yes, but it's you who have to improve today. So start talking, start using in your daily language, start writing, start reading, start using it every day. Alright? So these are the simple steps. So going over the steps. Point number 1, accept that you have a battle to win. Accept vocabulary is limited. Point number 2, buy a dictionary. Keep it with you always. It's like hand sanitizer today, which you have to keep. Point number 3, get a newspaper. If you're not in the habit of reading books, not an issue. Get a newspaper and start reading it every day. Point number 4, start using it in your daily life. Once you start using it, unconsciously, trust me, you will feel even in your conversation, when you're conversing with someone, when you're writing something, when you're making up a report, when you're making up a presentation, you will see the difference, and the difference will show. So my suggestion is try it for 21 days. There's a saying that 21 days is the best way to get a habit done. So try it for 21 days. If 21 days is too long, try it for 5 days. 5 days, do as I say, and trust me, your vocabulary is going to go through the roof. Thank you. Thanks for watching.